skrive litt, og så NRK og så arrangøren kanskje, eller? Gratulerer da.
Ja, takk.
Det var kort siste parti.
For me, I took some time to get going and was making a lot of draws, and some people were quite far ahead of me, but I think today I had a difficult game against Aronian, but in general I was in relatively good control and I'm very happy with the performance.
What can you say about your opponents?
I would say that my opponents are very strong, they're very solid, but I think some of them perhaps lacked the cutting edge. I think a lot of my opponents, they were very, very happy to finish in the top places to have a good chance for medals. But I think in such a tournament, sometimes in order to win it all, you need to have even more of a sort of attacking mindset. I think there are a lot of people here who have good performances, but they could have pushed even more.
Who did you find to be the most difficult opponent?
It's hard to say. I mean, I feel like I've played all the best players. But if I had any bad positions, it was probably on the first day against Mamedov and Benkomian, and also against Wang Hao. I had some difficulties. Rakhmanov also. So I defended some worse positions for sure, but I never think I was kind of lost, and I feel like that's a really good thing. To go 15 games without being lost in a single one is something I take great pride in.
How do you feel now that you've won your third rapid title?
I feel very good. I'm very, very happy with the performance. I think today I handled it fairly well. I'm also happy with the game against Dominguez because I knew that then the last round would be very difficult, as somebody who was 1 point behind could overtake me, but it turned out that Nakamura was happy to secure a possible medal, and I'm thankful for that.
How will you celebrate? Will you play the football match tonight?
Maybe I will play football, but most of all, job is half done for me. I want to win the Blitz as well, so there's no time to rest on laurels. So if I do play football, it will be because I think it's a good idea to unwind that way before the Blitz.
What do you feel about the organization on this championship in Russia?
I think the organization has been superb. I'm very happy. My team also so happy. To me it feels a bit similar to last year in St. Petersburg. Nice playing hall, lots and lots of people coming to watch, and it's been great, and I'm looking forward to more days.
Today there are a lot of little fans. What do you feel when you see them?
I'm very happy to see all the fans. I just ask for understanding that it's been a tense day for me, so if I don't really have the time or the energy for autographs and such in between games, it's nothing personal. It's about being as well prepared as possible for the next game.
What about next future plans?
Future plans is playing the Blitz Championship. So I don't look any further. Again, super motivated to do well there also.
Magnus, do you have some holidays?
No, I'm playing in my concert from the 11th of January, so holidays will be after that.
There were a lot of top players who were, making draws quickly just to save energy, but you gave your all in all the rounds. How do you manage to do that?
I think although these days are very long, it's possible to give your all in all the games. But I think it also helps that I'm better than the others. So for me, it's easier to sort of play for a win. For the others, they maybe risk more if they have to play for a win. I think that's just the brutal truth that if you're a bit better than the others, you can afford to take more chances. Like maybe some of the other guys playing several short draws had the optimum strategy for themselves, but in order to win, it's not the optimum strategy, I think. But probably in order to do well, it's not a bad idea. But again, it's not the way that I play, but it's partly because I can afford it.
Do you have a routine, like every time you used to reach like a few seconds before the round? What were you doing in between the rounds?
I don't like to sit at the board and wait. That's it's as simple as that, but not too much. With eating, drinking some water, watching a bit football sometimes, but not too much. Also taking some walks outside, I think, because it's a big hall and you need some fresh air sometimes.
And football fantasy?
Huh?
Football fantasy?
It's been terrible. So while my chess has gone great, my fantasy team has
you
terrible.
lost the number one.
Yeah, no, very bad. But it doesn't matter.
And lastly, what did you feel when Aronian blundered his queen?
Happy. But I did feel that I was probably winning anyway, but it had gotten out of hand, so after such a tough game, it's no better feeling than to capture your opponent's queen for nothing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you.
Er du bedre i Lillestrøm?
Hva sa du?
Er du bedre i Lillestrøm?
Ja, men at jeg skal gjøre en mye bedre